Hey guys, this is Allison. Welcome back to Gone Home. This is episode 2. We're just gonna click resume. And I was going through the last video as I was editing, and I noticed that I kind of skipped over something a little bit important that I didn't realize at the time. So I'm gonna go back and show you that real quick. So right in here, I kept getting confused. This guy who died, okay, his name is Oscar Mason, and Terrence Greenbrier, which is our dad, is Oscar Mason's nephew. Okay, so then in here, sorry about the jump there. Okay, in here, read document. Okay, in the event... No, here. I hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, to my nephew, Terrence Greenbrier. Okay, so this is Oscar's will and testament. So he died, and that's why we live here now. I felt like I almost picked up on that last episode, and then I just whoosh, went right over the head. Another thing that I noticed in the settings here that I would really like to fix is this sticky targeting. Don't want that. Don't want it. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Oh my god, that's so much better. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the rest of the house. So down there's the closet. I think this is the map, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going this way. A bunch of coupons. Cool. The lightning or the thunder is I don't like the thunder, to be honest with you. Okay, we don't need these things. Let's keep going. What's in here? Darkness upon me. Turn on all the lamps in the entire house, please, and leave them on. Get out of here. We don't want that. Oh, more books. That dear old dad wrote. He wrote this one too. Alright. Anything back here? Just some vodka. What about in here? That looks important. Okay, dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write this to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working with you as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Yeah. I mean, a message. Yeah, this is the one that we saw before. Okay. I wouldn't really read it either. Sorry, Dad. What's this? It's funky.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Alright, we're gonna turn this off. Sorry. Now that singing. What? Read assignment. Samantha Greenbrier, our sister. Below are 2 stories. The events all out of order. Grab a sheet of lined paper. Write reproductive system worksheet. I'm not reading this out loud. Alright. The Menstrual Cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. What? Wait a minute. Okay. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borsilov, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her gut, an ovum starts to develop. Her heart races. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm not reading this out loud. I wouldn't. I would write "see me" on that as well. So, this room had pretty much nothing that important in it except for that letter in the bar. Hello. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. You know what? You know what? Never mind.
So
Hang
you know
on.
what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
So, you know, I'm getting a vibe that Sam is gay or something along those lines. Also, I forgot while I was going through the video again. I'm going to turn this all the way up. It's way too dark. Okay. Anything else in here? Highlighters. We have so many highlighters in this house. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. What stuff that's missing? When did she write that? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Oh, maybe we gotta go to the attic. It's locked. Okay, so there's tons of area out this way that I don't think we've been to yet. I kind of do wish I could run. I know I said last episode, I was like kind of glad I couldn't run because then I was like, maybe it's not a horror game, but it's so slow. Let's see, I don't think we looked at this yet. Oops, okay. Anything? To work from new home? Left on... Oh, directions to work from the new home. Okay, turn this way. Okay. Also, that weird noise that you hear in the background potentially is my bird. That there's no screaming children or anything around. Ooh. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam, from Uncle Harvey. That's kind of an awesome little note you got there, Sam. What's this? Janice, that's our mom. Front hall. Oh, wait, we don't want that. Okay. So, we will go upstairs in a second. Ooh. Okay. Old track trophy. So, we were... long jump track people back in the day. Oops, I didn't mean to like zoom in on that. Just kind of crouched down. It's really dark still. Oh yeah, I think there we go. I had that turned down in the last video as well. That helped a bit. Oops. What the heck was that? It sounded like locked as well. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what we got going on up here. Maybe this is towards the attic. I wonder how many floors there are, though. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County, plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of a forestry run, controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. Oh, it's cool because they got her name in the paper and she highlighted it and then she kept it. Okay, cool. Let's see, cards. Let's keep going. Hall light, thank you. I see a note on that door, but let's look at this first. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State Forestry Service. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with experience in the procedure is being transferred to the to the station at Flintlock National Forest, effective 9/2/94. Please see attached. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservatist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of the transfer will be based upon the performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. So it sounds like Mom is doing a lot better than Dad in the old job department. It's kind of hard to read these. It looks like couples something, cooking class, bathroom fancy, couple. It kind of looks like couples drawing. I don't know, maybe they were going to like couples therapy or something. Cassette. I guess oh. Okay, it's for Sam, but who wrote it? Oh, here we go. Oh, hanging out with girls. Is it?
Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right.
Oh, is it?
I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
This is cute. I like this. Radiation area, keep out. Let's go in. This must be like Sam's room. Lots of clothing. Oh, here it is.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too. Cool.
Oh. Alright. Sam, I think this is the creative writing track would be perfect for you. The creative, yeah. Reed College, one of the nation's most lauded private liberal arts and science institutes, is proud to announce its 14th annual summer program for young scholars. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. I guess Sam writes too. Oh yeah, I remember there was like a little thing when she was like in 4th grade or something. Can I turn this on? Girl, you got socks everywhere. It's kind of like my room. Yolanda DeSato, grade 12. Mr. Benchley observed Mrs. DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon, sent to the guidance counselor's office. She's been given the option to turn in her shirt inside out or change into a shirt from her gym locker or be suspended the rest of the day, and she chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Student signature, Lonnie. Oh. So she's a bit of a bad girl, if you will. Chose suspension over turning her shirt inside out. Okay. What is this one? Kurt Cobain. So Sam seems to like some music here. Steggy. It's Steggy. Sam, why do you have a fork in here? The brother 150. This is the only one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? Who wrote that? Doesn't seem like our dad would build a motorcycle. He seems kind of like a little bit lame. Oh, we don't know the combination. Whoops. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. Here you go, Mitten, have some pate. Okay, we'll go in there in 1 sec. Stare. Is this one of those things where you like, the more you look at it, the more it changes, like one of those like shifty things. Also, I keep hearing some really weird noises. Hello? Sam, you have the biggest closet? I want this closet. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line into the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable, thanks to the enchanted moths. Excuse me. Loud bird. That inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into the words of some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked onto the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth overworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in, one by one, through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to grow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down the chamber from the passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like this. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead them on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread, of course, Allegra said. "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no, the singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undying power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate's screams. She was already running toward the sound. The line Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Sam, you're getting pretty good. Put that down. What is that? The Holy Bible. Alright. Can we go in here? Wait. She has 2 doors? Wait. Where am I? I went around the hall, I think. Okay. Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So, that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Okay. It's over here. So, let's see. Where are we? So, we looped around into the next hallway. Here's the bathroom. Why don't you have a mirror? Lonnie rules. What is this? Band-aids. Toothpaste, nail polish. Loud sinks and toothbrushes. Same baby. Good to know. Some tamps. Alright. Oh. Is this paint? Ah, okay. Semi-permanent hair color. Okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and
what mirror?
I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, you're so beautiful. And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Be like that sometimes. It's okay. Anyway, this cabinet is broken. I don't really see anything in there that looks like we should try and figure out a way to get back, but, I mean, we'll keep it in mind. Danger, wear rubber gloves and goggles when handling anything in this room. Alright, let's see if we missed anything on this side. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me to going to the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only three years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal and totally safe city on my own, like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. Stam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. How did you know? Daniel called. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Well, you know what? He can't have it. Oh, it looks like it's gone, though. Did we miss this? Is this Street Fighter moves? I never played that game. Can we actually turn that off? That's kind of loud. I remember, when I was younger, and I had a TV like that, I could instantly tell when it was on, when we entered the house. What's in here? This must be my old room. Or, yeah, I would assume it's my old room. Oh no, it's Mom's room? Mom has her own room? Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the channel. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you're always wanting to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. I will continue to leave every light on in the entire house. Unknown dimension literature. Communications must become total and conspicuous before we can stop it. Okay. More Bibles. Some wicker drawers. She has so many jeans? That's a lot of jeans. They're gonna all come back to their house and every single drawer and light will be turned on. Bridge on the River. Silence of the Lambs. Been told that's a good one. Okay. Every TV in the house does not work. Good to know. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to leave this open for Mom later. Mitten. Caitlin, age 5. Man, what an artist. Three-ring binder. Okay. Hang on, what's under here? Oops. Okay. Well, take your time. I'm glad to have it in 6,000 hands. Rick? What? Okay, what is this? Walt Whitman's collection of poems was first released in this form in 1892. Okay. Okay, have fun with that. So maybe, who's Rick? Watercolorist looking to improve your skills. Alright. Anything else in here? Was this light already on? I think it was. A ghost game. Put that back. Get out of here. Bathroom? Yeah. Again, the no mirrored bathrooms. I guess we don't have to leave everything on. Toothbrush, anything in here? Nope. Toilet room? Ah. I thought that was a book. I think it's a towel. What is this? After the honeymoon. Rediscovering your spouse. So it does kind of sound like they were having problems a little bit. Did I just see rain? Or, no, this is like a little glitch between the wall for some reason. Alright. What, did I miss this? What is that? Maybe it's like a sweater or something. Is that something? Nope. Alright. So Mom's room. This is Sam's room again. Okay. What is this? Katie. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. From Sam. Is this the guest room? Why wouldn't I just use my own room? Wait, I didn't get to my room yet. I remember now. That was Mom's room for some reason. Hey Sam, you were asking what my something ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. This means the army thinks I can find my way around. The army has branded me as a certified killing machine. I am a born adventurous, and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, you do now. From Lonnie. Samantha Greenbrier. Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal. August 31st, 1994, 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I was rounding the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Ooh. Ooh. October 9th, 1994. 11:24 p.m. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. Wait, the pillow fort? That's been there this whole time? October 22nd, 1994, 11 to 12 p.m. a.m. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. to October 29th, 4 a.m. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in the attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Okay. It's getting a little bit spooky. All these Katie boxes. Guess those are mine. Alright, so let's see what's in here. This looks like a painting room. A cassette. Nothing can stop me. I wonder if we carry this back all the way to the other room that it would play. Probably. But, is there a light in here? Thank you. Performance evaluation of Janice Greenbrier. 5 on overall everything. Good job. Ranger Pattermatch has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. Oh, and Rick's contributions. Okay, so it sounds like Rick, the guy, the book underneath her bed. It looks like she was his supervisor. And she gave him 10 out of 10. Oh, there's a cassette player. We'll play that in a second. Don't do that again. Alright. Halloween show! The Misfits. Don't forget your costume. They're awesome. See you there, L. Ooh. Lie to mom and dad situation.
Lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between 2 songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
I can tell. I mean, alright. We're going to check out what's in here real quick. I'm very excited about the attic. However, the attic will be in the next episode. Here's another cassette case. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage, and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have to see this. We're skipping 6th. Secret passage on the map. Okay, that's very interesting. I'm excited to see that too. What? Captain Allegra and the first mate. That's so cute. What's in here? Nothing? Okay, that must be Mom's book. Alright, so, like I said, I'm very excited to go up here. This will be in the next episode. So that being said, I'm going to leave it here. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you next time.